Hi guys, so clearly we're having a bit of a love affair with Eskute. Now we've had a look at the Wayfarer, we've had a look at the Voyager, and turns out they're excellent bikes for the price you pay, but they've done a redesign. And this is the Polluno. And if you look at the rough image on the box, you get an idea of what that redesign is like. It's much more like a city bike, which of course is down to the ground for me, because one, I can get on it, and two, I'm not going to hike up a mountain in Lycra at my age. It's not going to happen. So the use it's going to get is shopping and city. So very attractive bikes. When Eskute rang and said, do I want to have a look at it, then the answer is yeah, of course. So we'll get it out of the box in a minute and have a look at it. But to be honest, we're actually collecting these things. So we've got about 4 of these kicking around at the moment. If I could think of a way to post this and run a competition so somebody could win an electric bike, problem with doing that is I can't afford the postage if an Australian competitor wins, and I don't want to cut it down to anybody so that it's still a worldwide competition. So it's a real problem on what to do about something like that. So if somebody has a suggestion about how we might successfully run a competition, then I will do. I'll run a competition to win a free e-bike. However, right now what we're going to do is we're going to get the Polluno out of the box and have a look at it. So there it is with the box open. It's come to be pretty much what I expect from a Eskute. There's enough packaging in here to prevent damage in transit, and yet not so much as an absolute pain to take off or a huge amount of waste. So I like that actually about the way they package these. In fact, I've never really, the ones that we've looked at, seen any sign of damage when these things arrive. So this is looking pretty much the same as the other ones, and Eskute do seem to package these things really rather nicely. So let's get all the packaging off. Once you get it out of the package, you can see where the improvements are. We'll go through those later. But just looking at it, we've got a minimum of putting this together. It's a few extra bits and comes with a little toolkit. So we're going to put it together with the toolkit supplied. But I mean, we're talking about putting on the wheel, putting on the pedals and putting on the kickstand being more or less it. So let's do that. Half an hour's work less, and it's together. I mean, that's about as out of the box you're going to get it. And to be honest, doesn't it look awesome? Now, some things I use as a kind of indicator, because some things with bikes I don't have a huge expectation, and this is one of them, the toolkit. Now, I usually expect a piece of trash pressed out of steel. The toolkit on this is really nice actually. That's a nice set of spanners that come with it, a nice set of Allen keys. So I just used the toolkit and nothing else to put this together, and it was an absolute breeze. Now, it's an all aluminium frame, and they've done a redesign. They've got rid of this bit, making it step through, which is awesome for me. 7-speed gear at the back, 36 volt motor, 250 watts. The battery's bigger, it's now 14.5 amp hours, and they reckon you'll get somewhere between 80 and 100 kilometers per hour, 180 kilometers range, which is a pretty decent range, really. I did go over the nuts, they're actually all tight, so there was nothing to worry about there. Turnout changer, Shimano hub. Well, the real cool thing is they've integrated the display into the handlebar stem, making it look really quite sleek and sexy at this front end here, and very uncluttered. When they had the display separately, it was kind of a lot on your handlebars. Here it just looks that much neater. And there's a lot of things as you look around it that you can see they've given more thought to. It's things like the bolt heads are all very, they're chrome, they're satin finished, they're recessed, they're very nice to actually do and undo. So tiny little things you wouldn't normally notice, and then some really obvious things that you notice immediately. Now, there is one thing, this is a European market obviously, and it's meant under European law to be pedal assist. Now, originally when I was looking at these, I thought pedal assist would be a bit of a pain. Turns out it's the other way around. If you just put it on throttle, it's a bit like riding a very slow motorcycle, and it gets really, really boring. If you put it on pedal assist, you've got something to do, and you feel like a Tour de France champion because you can bomb along at 25 kilometers per hour and not even break a sweat. So I'm actually now a fan of pedal assist, and I'm ditching the idea of throttle, which is probably just as well, because this European model doesn't come with a throttle. Remember the previous models, you had a choice. It was in the box, there was a throttle, you could hack the controller. Here there's no throttle, so probably no chance of hacking the controller, but to be honest, because I'm gaining a lot of experience on these things, I actually don't mind that. I actually leave it in pedal assist much more than I would bother with throttle. Anyway, usual gubbins you'd expect with something like this, disc brakes rear and front, but the whole design obviously is city. Nice sturdy carrier, step through frame, aluminium frame, good set of shock absorbers on the front, nice bike. Obviously the thing we need to do is put some charge in it because it's new and then give it a spin, so let's do that. Okay, that's pretty cool, eh? Makes you feel like a titan. Nice features. The comfort grips on the brakes make it feel really handy and really quite comfortable. The power assist kicks in. It's got front and rear lights, and one of the things I noticed actually was kind of cool when Luke was riding it. When the lights are on, they blink as you cycle along, so a nice little handy feature there. Now obviously the next thing we need to do is to take it somewhere and thrash the living daylights out of it to see if it can actually live. So that's been what we're doing next with it. But there we go, this is just the unboxing and a general look at the new Eskute, and they've done a good job. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch out for the other ones where we explore this a bit more. Thank you very much for watching, and please do remember to like and subscribe.